All right, let me see. Are we live? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Camera looks to be a little bit off. My Miller 64. What's up? What's up, Python? What's going on, Mike? What's up, dog? What is up, everybody? How's the sound? Let me do an audio check. Make sure everything's good. How's the sound? Let me do an audio check. Make sure everything's good. Oh, it's Weezy. It's Weezy. What's up? What's up? Listen, we're talking about Inside the Den today. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the lion because I know that's what y'all came to see. That's what y'all came to see, man. Y'all came to see this thing right here. Now the camera is a little bit off. It's a little. I moved it, so it's a little bit off. But I know you. I know you likes the lion. I know you see it. You likes it and you want it. Listen, the link is in my description. What is Papa Docking, everybody? Listen, Inside the Den. It was too much to make a video, so we going live. I know we haven't been live in a dog's age, but that's because there was nothing to talk about. But now that Inside the Den has passed, we are live, baby. So if you come and you watch this on playback, listen, it was so much stuff to talk about. I don't know where to start. I will say this, Brian Branch, okay? Brian Branch is going to be a dog. It took him from getting the call. You got to remember, he came in there day 2 heated. It's so much stuff. This episode of Inside the Den, I don't see nobody in the chat. So if you saying something, let me know. I see I got 27 people in here, but the chat ain't moving. There we go. I was not expecting an hour and a half video, but it was worth it. You talking about an hour and a half? It was well worth it. Now the Lions did drop the ball. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Braylon? Okay, I'm trying out this new system, and you know what? I need to move this. We're gonna have to go back to where we started from. Okay, you know what? We can do this for right now. We can do this for right now. What's up, Braylon? What is going on, Casey, Woody Wood? What's going on? Listen. So if you don't remember, my internet went out. It came back today at about 7:45. So it was right before Inside the Den. So I was like, you know what? I am going to do a reaction. So I was going to do a video, and then the show turned into, it went from like 45 minutes to an hour 15. I'm like, bruh, do you realize Aladdin was an hour and a half? So it was worth the wait. It sure was, but it's so much to talk about. What's up, Marcus? Chat wasn't working for a minute. Okay, now it is. What is going on, Brett? Listen, this was impromptu. What's up, Assess Detroit Lions fan? What's up, Justin May, the rapper? Tariq in the building. What's going on, Mr. Williams? Shadow Plier, John, Donald. What's up? What's up? Cool. I get to listen to Derek on my ride home. So it's so much stuff to talk about when it comes to Inside the Den. I'm talking about, like, I don't even know where to start. So let's go back. And this episode was supposed to be out in, you're talking about early June, right? Early, mid-June. And then they didn't have it out, right? So then the Lions video department was like, we're going to drop it in mid-July. So then mid-July comes and goes, and they're dropping other stuff on the YouTube channel. And the comments are having a fit. Where's Inside the Den? Well, they delivered today an hour and a half of bliss with the Detroit Lions. And I'm going to tell you what, Brian Branch, Braylon, not today, bro. I didn't even know if this was going to work. So this is just like, I was going to make a video, and then it turned into an hour and a half. And I was like, there's no way I can make a video and remember everything that was said. But man, I want to start with Brian Branch. Brian Branch is going to be a dog. You see him in the green room. He said, I was still hot. He wasn't hot until he came out and realized, hey, you know what? I got to embrace this day. He said he came back because his family was there. He said, you only get to walk across the stage one time. His mom and dad wanted him to do it. Listen, it's so much stuff to talk about. Jalen Carter was never, ever going to be a Detroit Lion. Y'all gonna start listening to us. We know what we talking about, man. Jalen Carter was never going to be a Detroit Lion. They said they didn't draft. Look, my mind about to explode. I'm about to explode, man. I'm about to explode because, okay, Jahmyr Gibbs, he said we don't draft football positions. We draft football players. Jahmyr Gibbs, he said he would have taken him at 6, but they rolled the dice, they gambled, and they got him at 12. This told me what we already knew. You have no clue what this man is going to do. So next year, we're going to go through the same mock draft this and mock draft that and blah, blah, blah. But we kind of know, just like I knew we was going to take Hutch if he was there, and we took Hutch. I knew we were going to not take Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter does not fit. All you heard today was you fit here, you fit here, you fit here, right? What did the guy say about Kobe Dale? He said his football character, his character as a person, his character as a man. If your character is in question, you will not be a Detroit Lion. Brian Branch clip was amazing. That dude is athletic. You know what the crazy part is? It's like, imagine Brian Branch, but now an upset Brian Branch. A chip on the shoulder. And Dan Campbell even said that. Like, chip on his shoulder. Dude was only one of 4 people in the green room. Will Levis didn't go back. A lot of people didn't go back, but he went back. Did you notice that Campbell on draft day 1 had already moved on from Swift? I did. Did you notice they didn't even mention his name today? They said trade a player. Holmes has earned our trust. That's facts. I'm repping the Restore the Roar at the Dream Cruise on the 18th of what was that on Woodward? Says Jalen Carter came to Michigan because he thought Jim Harbaugh was passing out hamburgers. That's funny. That's funny. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick. Okay, we're gonna go back to the side cam. All right, everybody's asking about the Detroit Lion, the Lion LED. Okay, this Lion is 23 inches. All right, first of all, like up the stream, man. We got 73 people, 14 likes. We ain't been on in 2 months, man. It's all good. We supposed to come back today. Don't worry, we back on next week. This line here is 33 inches from the end of the tail. Is this the right side? Yeah, this is the right side. From right here, okay? From right there to right, I don't want to knock it off the wall. Right there. No, right up here. It's 33 inches. If you look in my description, the 18 inches sold out, okay? The 23 inch is 10 inches smaller than this. Now, I tried to tell y'all, here's what we're going to do, okay? I talked to him today. I'm going to put his Instagram in my description so you can see all his work. He does more than just Detroit Lions, Super Mario, stuff like that, okay? We're going to wind up giving this away, all right? And he's going to make me a bigger one, okay? I want the Allen Park. I want the big boy. I want, when y'all see this shot right here, I want it to be, because what it is the camera, the lens, the way the lens is doing, it's actually a lot because I'm closer. So like if I move back, check this out. Let me move this out the way. I don't want to knock it down. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But when I come back up, it ain't that big. Okay. So it's the background, foreground thing. Everybody like move the line. No, I'm not going to move the line. That's where I want it to be. But the way the lens is doing on the camera, it's kind of putting me up front and making it smaller. Hope Branch gets the start. Justin May says, I'm going to be performing. Really? That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Your big head too much. I can't see the lion. Well, look, listen. You can see it now. All right, there you go. Now you want to see it. You want to look at it like I do when I'm sitting on my couch. Then you get your own. Okay, big dog. Yes, I know, right? What can go wrong? But it was so much stuff to talk about. It's so much stuff. But what I got from this was that the Detroit Lions, when it ended, did you hear what Brad Holmes? Somebody in the comment section, tell me, what did Brad Holmes say as it was going off? What did he say? He said, we ready. Like, this ain't for the future. We ready now. You understand what I'm saying? We're ready now. So all y'all talking about the rebuild is over. I tried to tell y'all that. This team is coming out here to play. They're coming out here to compete. They're not coming out here to go into year 4 of a rebuild. The rebuild is over. Brad Holmes said, we ready now. We got these guys for now. Said, I need that. Remember me. We're going to do like some type of giveaway. I haven't decided. I was thinking about doing it when I hit like 25K. But I talked to him and he's like, man, we can give it away sooner than that. I'm like, well, hey, you ain't saying nothing but a word. So maybe we'll do it maybe at 15,000, somewhere around there. Or what we can do is maybe do it, before I don't know. We'll figure it out. I was impressed by Dan and Brad explaining to Sheila what was going on. I was telling my wife was sitting watching it with me for a little bit, and I was breaking it down because she's not really into football. So I was telling her that how Sheila Ford was asking questions, but she was out of the way. Like, she was just like out of the way. This is what we're going to do. This is who we're going to pick. This is why we're going to pick them. But she was out of the way, right? She let them do their job, which is why we're sitting where we are right now. Lions win the NFC North. Absolutely. They better. I want to do another Lion rap song called Defend the Den. What do you think of that title? Because I already done One Pride and Restore the Roar. Yeah. It could be like a trilogy, Justin May the Rapper, where you put them collectively together as separate tracks and then release them as like some type of unit. Love Sheila so much. She lets Brad and Dan run the show. Now, listen, what I saw, it was so many things confirmed. Brad definitely did hit Dan in the ribs. He said he felt it. It was just, it's amazing how if you pay attention to the team, like we paid attention to the Detroit Lions. That's what we do every single day. We pay attention, and you knew that Jalen Carter was never going to be picked. Like now that is beyond a shadow of a doubt. We didn't take him, but Brad Holmes, did anybody else notice the swag? Like this guy had swag this year. Usually on Defend the Den, he's like kind of a little nervous and all that stuff. He had that arrogant swag. He had that confidence. Like, listen, he wasn't the 18th. He wasn't the 12th value player. He wasn't the 11th. He was where we wanted him to be. And we was going to take him at 6. Brad Holmes told me today he don't care what you think. He going to take the guy that he want when he want him, period. Says screw the Bears, F Green Bay, and definitely F Minnesota. That's facts. I like Dan and Brad had input, but you called to tell Brad was the boss. I'm just happy they finally have a competent front office. That's because Sheila is out the way. She hired the right guys, right? And she got out the way. She got out the way, which is something that she needed to do. She needed to let them do their job. And I'm excited, man. We kick off in 42 days, something like that. That's crazy. Oh, I will be going to Kansas City. I got the tickets. Shout out to my guy, Nate. He bought 2 extra tickets. And I guess he wanted to sit closer, so he had 2 extra tickets. I bought them so my wife and I are going to Kansas City, man, September 7th. I'm going to try to bring y'all the game live like I did for the Rams, so that's going to be awesome. Who was the guy next to Sheila? That was her husband, I think. I don't think that was her son because he was old, but it could have been. If that was her son, then he older than he looked, but I thought it was her husband. I don't know. Sticking with a decision, whether people like it or not, it's hard for a GM, but Brad has done some sticking to his plan, and I respect that. Okay, Mark said it was her husband. Okay, cool. Justin May the Rapper says it's going to be on the YouTube channel. Okay, cool. What did you think of player hanging up on camp? Bro, I was rolling. Dude he was so excited. He made it in the 7th round, and I thought Sheila was funny. I was like, man, she kind of funny. She funnier than I thought, but when it was just, you know what I noticed, okay? And it just could be me. But did you realize that the first 3 picks that the Detroit Lions selected, does anybody know what was this is a little quiz, okay? Because it's fresh in our memory. Anybody know what was unique about the first 3 players the Detroit Lions picked? Gibbs, Laporta, and Campbell. What did they all have in common that I really kind of was like, was that by coincidence or does it say something about their character? Let me know. Bro, Barry, what's up? What's up, Bam Bam? What's up, Roaring? What's going on, man? I love Barry introduced himself as Calvin's buddy. Bro, Barry getting old. You got the picture of him sleeping that Robert Griffin took. And then he sound old. Like he was like, what's that chain, man? What's the chain the kids are wearing? It's also funny making assumptions on players' potential when the coaches and GMs have inside information on attitude and everything. Well, Jeremy, listen, we was right. We have inside, but you know what? Listen, humans have the ability to kind of not judge other humans, but gauge other humans, right? We got the innate ability to do that is built in us. So we're just, and what I was doing was basing my assumption off a history. Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have a history of not drafting guys with character issues. That's just point blank, period. Even DeAndre Hopkins, we can't bring him here. Guys, even in free agency, Yannick Ngakoue. Oh, by the way, I heard he's interested in going to the Bears. I don't know how true that is, but it's not really assumptions, but it's based on what they've done in the past. Not really true about Brad's Dibbs comments. If Witherspoon wasn't drafted by the Seahawks, he'd be a Lion. Okay, Casey. So, Casey, you're in essence saying that you don't believe Brad Holmes. I believe him 100%. Y'all thought he wanted Witherspoon. Y'all thought he wanted. You know, it'd be great if Peter Schrager asked Brad Holmes, who did you want? I don't buy that. I believe he got who he wanted. What's up, Marcus? Appreciate you, big dog. We're going to have the best backfield in the league. Okay, could anybody answer my question? Anybody answer my question about what the coincidence was? Does anybody know? I got a new soundboard, y'all. Pardon me. Hold on. I got a new soundboard, and I'm trying to figure out what's down here. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that some new stuff I can do. Okay, Woody said. Okay, so Luke says they were all favorites. Nope. Attitude is the most influential variable. Okay. That's too broad of a clue. Is that a typo or no? Top 14 on the list. They were all bald. That's funny. That's funny, Patty. Well, y'all probably wouldn't have guessed this. Jahmyr Gibbs, where was he at? Where was he at for the draft? Sam Laporta, where was he at for the draft? Jack Campbell, where was he at for the draft? Now, again, Aiden Hutchinson was at the draft. Penei Sewell, not at the draft, right? So I'm not saying, if you go to the draft, they're not going to pick you. I'm saying I thought that was quite the coincidence that all three of our first picks were at home when they were drafted. 2 first rounders, an early second rounder. Brian Branch was the only guy that was actually in the green room. Braylon says all at home. All playmakers and working out. Yeah, I never would have got that. Yeah, I know. So check this out. I got some new stuff this year. The phone lines should be a go. I bought this cord to use with my new system here, and I plugged it up today, and it was acting dumb. So I'm pretty upset because I need this thing to work by the season. So I got to play with that. But just a couple things I want to show y'all. We got 111. Did y'all miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me, man? You got people making content saying the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life. Okay? Did you miss me? You missed your boy. It's okay to say you missed your boy, but check this out. We're going to do this.
This is something new to the soundboard because I can do that.
And we have
this one right here. This should be some type of disguised voice. I'm not sure. I have to listen to it on playback.
But
this one is my favorite, the chipmunk. This one is my favorite. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this during the season.
Top 4 picks are teammates. Huh. Hey, that's another one. That's right. Hey, here's one even better. They bookend. First pick was a teammate of the 4th pick. The second pick was a teammate of the 3rd pick. Did y'all think it was funny when he called Laporta? And Laporta's like, okay. I see you, Mr. Poole. Come back and watch after you watch it. I see you, bro. I see you. Milton says, you missed me. I appreciate you, bro. Did you miss me? Yeah, man. Yeah. But listen, we in the studio. I'm all finished. I probably do a studio tour. I got to figure out this camera, man. It's a little off, but we going to figure that out. Got the second shot in the building as well. Figured I would do something with the second camera. Somebody was like, you need to hide that cord. I'm like, bro, can't nobody see it but you. You know what I'm saying? On the second shot, don't you worry about it. We going to be all right. But listen, I'm going to tell y'all, okay, what's going on because y'all here in the building with me, okay? I got an announcement to make. And I'm kind of getting irritated because the lady's taking a little bit longer than I would like. All right. But I got a special announcement to make. I wanted to make sure it was, what's up, Cy Gray? What's good, big dog? Aaron in the building. What's up? What's up? I don't have the air horn on this one. I got to add my sound effects. So we got a little bit more to do. But I'm going to tell y'all, since I've been live in a minute, and I feel like this is a special occasion. We got my celebratory Miller 64 right here. Okay, so I got this plan, but I'll be breaking the news official when it's official. It's not official yet, but I'm a put it out there because she's taking too long, all right? And I told her I need time in order to have the best product possible, all right? Now, if you haven't heard, I am going to the Kansas City Chiefs game. I will be trying to stream as much as I can. I want to bring y'all to Arrowhead with me. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Hopefully we get that dub. And I will say this before I break the news, okay? The Detroit Lions hype train is going to be ridiculous. It's off the chain. And it will do 2 things come week 2. Week 2, it will either skyrocket because we'll be 0-2. I'm sorry, 2-0, it will be kind of level because we'll be 1-1, or the rails will fall off and we'll be 0-2, man. So the hype for the Detroit Lions is at an all-time high. I've never seen it. I've never seen it like this. And this channel goes how the team goes. So hopefully they keep playing good and we don't have to sit through what we sat through last year. But expect the Detroit Lions hype to be ridiculous. We beat the Chiefs, who are beatable, by the way. And we got a lot of dudes with bones to pick. And shout out to Broderick Martin, man. When I saw that kid, I was like, you know what? As they're showing all these kids, and Sorensdal had that pimple on his face. I'm like, bro, can you put something on that before you get on camera? You think the camera people like, okay, let's put a little Band-Aid on that or something and say you cut yourself shaving. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at the pimple, like realizing like, dang, this dude is still kind of young. Everybody got a bone to pick. Everybody has a bone to pick on the team. You got humble guys. It's like humble, but with a bone to pick. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that. But here's the news. Here's the news. The news is that I am putting together a live watch party, a live watch party at a establishment. So if you guys are close to the Farmington Hills area, I'm not going to tell you where now, but it's going to be in Farmington Hills. And it's going to be for the Detroit Lions home opener. Now, I was thinking about going to that game, but I'm going to be coming from Kansas City, okay? And the cheapest ticket I saw like 2 weeks ago was like $150. So I'm like, yeah, I need to save some money coming from KC. So I'm partnering with a local restaurant. And again, I'll tell you where when things are official. And I will just tell you this, that they serve pizza, okay? And we will have drink specials, all right, and tap and all that stuff. And that they have a 118-inch screen. It's either 118 or 188. I'm not sure. I think it's 118. But we'll do that for week 2. Now here's the catch. Here's the catch. Right now it will be through Eventbrite, so you would have to reserve your spot through Eventbrite, and there will be a cost associated. It's not going to be expensive. All right. We talking about $15, somewhere around there. We trying to work out the kinks, but in that $15 will be a buffet. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Mark with the dono. What's up, big dog? What's going on, man? Appreciate that, bro. It's been a minute. I appreciate you, man. You can see it's all going into better my craft, man, because I want to give y'all the best content possible. When I started on YouTube, I wanted to upseat Mike Valenti, who is a Giants fan and talking nonsense. Shout out to my guys too, man. Detroit Den 313, up and coming. Will and Steve coming up in the game. Everybody else talking Detroit Lions, kind of. You know what I mean? But that's what's going to be the case. We're going to do a live watch party from a location. This location has a capacity, and there will be a small fee related. I don't get any of that stuff. It goes to the restaurant and for you to have the buffet with the pizza and all that, okay? So I want to pack this thing out. So that's why I'm kind of spoiling it right now. Once she gives me the go-ahead, we're going to do this thing. We will have a limited capacity and maybe something planned if we hit our capacity, okay? So it will be week 2, live stream watch party on location with your boy. We'll be watching it, cheering our Detroit Lions in their home opener. If you're going to that game, fantastic. If not, come hang with me for a couple bucks. Because like I said, I can't. 150 coming from Kansas City, I can't do that. Mark says, I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you. Is Teddy Bridgewater going to sign? I think he's going to sign, yes. Hopefully I see you at Lions training camp. Yes, you will. I will definitely be there on the 9th and the 17th. My son and his brother are going to the opening game, the Giants game. So I will be there. So if you see me, say what's up. And I'll be with my kid and his brother. So that's what's going to happen. When it goes live, I'll make a dedicated video. I'll mention it in my, in videos, and the link will be in the description. And we're going to try to pack this thing out because we want the best. And that's why I'm kind of feeling some type of way because she's taking long. And I'm telling her, like, listen, I need as much time as I can get because I want to, sometimes Detroit people are a little tight. They're a little tight. Not y'all in the chat, of course, but they're a little tight. And they're like, I want to give them time because my worst fear is nobody will show up. That is my worst fear. I got 12,000 subscribers and nobody would show up. Speaking of 12,000, we hit it, man. 12,000 subscribers. We're on our way. My goal is 25 by the end of the season. So that's what we're going to do. But this lion that you see that everybody keep asking about, this lion will be given away. Eventually, I don't know when yet, we're going to do it, okay? Because he's going to make me a bigger one. And when I get that bigger one, It's going to be really big, like really, really big. So we will be, and this one right here will be given away to a subscriber, and we'll figure out how we'll do that. I'll announce it when I do the giveaway. Woody with the dono. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Grit. Thank you, Braylon. Did this episode change your view thoughts concerning the season? Tariq, no, because what it did is it reaffirmed my thoughts. Like that I was the only one saying that I can recall out of most YouTubers that the rebuild is over, right? The rebuild is done. We're not trying to rebuild, because when I think of a rebuild, I'm not thinking about year 3 of a rebuild. Who's saying year 3 in a rebuild? Coaches are getting fired in year 3, right? So why are we rebuilding in year 3, right? The rebuild is over. These guys drafted Jahmyr Gibbs to be a weapon. They drafted Brian Branch to make a potential immediate impact. You know what I'm saying? So it just reaffirmed that the Lions are about business. It's not about next year or the future. It's about winning now and in the future. You have to ask for brightening settings so it doesn't blow the camera out. I got, bro, this on low. Where we at? This is right. It ain't blowing the camera out now. The reason it's blowing this camera out because this is a webcam. So, you know, it don't have the shutter and all that stuff. That's why this. But I think that's a good look though. It don't look like that in real life. It's a lot more calm than that. But it's great on camera though. Alante, what's up, big dog? What's up, big dog? It's been a minute, man. You're talking right. The Lions are about business. We're past the Patricia days. This team is legit now. I agree. What the Eric, basically I was supposed to go live today. I couldn't because we didn't have internet due to the storms that was in Michigan. The Inside the Den was an hour and a half. It was too much to make a video. So I said, what better way to address everything and get y'all feedback? Tell me something that you enjoyed from the, thank you, Sai. I appreciate you, bro. It's going to look even better because this lion is probably going to be like you'll be able to see the tail down. You should be able to see the tail. Everything y'all want with this one right here, you'll be able to get from the other one. This thing is going to be 51 inches. Okay. 51 inches wide or something like that. So it's going to be big. It's going to cost a lot of money, but you know, I'm going to get it done. How do I get the blue font? That is a wrench, my guy. So that is a person that, is a moderator. So that's what that is. Appreciate the explanation. Yes. So that's why we're live, just an impromptu, but I got some good news as well. Syndicate Sports Detroit will be launching next week. We're going to be back to video live streams 3 days a week talking about the Detroit Lions. We are also going to be doing the live streams are going to come back next Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be Detroit Lions Weekly. What else is there? The live streams, the game streams are going to happen. I won't be live I'm going to try to stream something from Kansas City if my phone and internet lets me. And then week 2, a potential watch party that y'all better show up to. I'm talking about, listen, I'll put it like this. They got a limited capacity, but we might be able to squeeze in a few more. So I want to be like where we turning people away. That's how I want to do. But you're going to have to get your junk in advance so we can prepare. We had the right staff, cook enough pizza, have enough drinks, have some fun. You know what I'm saying? This channel all about the fan. It ain't about me. It ain't about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I could say something right now, but I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. Live streams are coming back. I bought my Swift Color Rush jersey and then they drafted Gibbs. I hope he's a good pick. You hope, Michael? What's wrong with you? Did you see Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes' reaction? The dude almost judo chopped the table in half. I'm telling you, go back and watch it. Bro, this guy, you hope he's good? Everybody raved about this kid. There's not going to be any hope to it. You hitting the big leads. Hey, Patty, this all me because of y'all. This is all I wanted to do because 97 won the ticket. They got a San Francisco 49er fan and a Giants fan talking about the Detroit Lions. That is wrong. That whole thing is wrong. Every day they talking about Detroit teams and they're not a fan of none of them. So we got a problem. So I am here to stop that. You should do a video after every Inside the Den. You know what, Tariq? That's a good idea because it's a lot to condense into one video. But most of them are like 17, 18 minutes. This thing was 6 times longer than that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I used to do a live reaction as it was happening, and then we would talk about it after that. We winning it all this year. I think Gibbs going to be our number one running back, not just pass and catching. It could. Yeah, Rico is the worst, bro. You know he is. He is slappy. He is a Mike Villain. That's why I think eventually Terry was gonna leave, even though he got sick. Because Mike, you need a sidekick. Like he's a sidekick to Mike. He's a slappy, bro. Everybody. That's why it's called the Valenti Show with Rico. And whenever you have with, that means you're a sidekick. Batman and Robin Valenti with Rico. It should have been Batman with Robin. They threw Swift away like a sport, bro. Steven, they didn't even mention their brother name. I'm like, I'm thinking they about to show Swift. They about to show him calling Swift and all that. They ain't even say the brother name, bro. Like, dang. Remember once upon a time the season, we were 0-8-1. Now we're playing the first game of the season against Kansas City, bro. That's insane. And guess what? We was there for that. That season almost broke me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like it truly almost broke me. We was coming off the Matt Patricia. We traded Stafford, Jared Goff. Oh, shout out to Jared Goff too. 66 out of the top 100. St. Brown, 67. Panay Sewell is on there somewhere. Aiden Hutchinson, 88. And I know y'all ain't gonna want to hear, but Jamal Williams at number 95. Jamal Williams, number 95. You know what I'm saying? So that's 4 Detroit Lions from last season that are on it with probably 2 or 3 more to go. Braylon with the dono, I appreciate you, bro. Said, you still doing the 2022 Lions game reaction or no? No, I'm not doing those because A, the green screen is kind of on hiatus right now. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it back. And 2, that was a way for me to kind of put out something during like the deadest period of the offseason. And now that the full season is back, that's why it doesn't make any sense. Like the Lions, they played it real close with this inside the den. The draft was 3 months ago today. We are what? 14 days from preseason game 1, 14, 15 days. So it's like, what are you doing? But we had almost 10,000 people in the chat, which was ridiculous. So even though it was 3 months ago, people were still excited. Jared Goff is so underrated. It's ridiculous. I agree. Imagine if you bring home a Lions win versus Kansas City. Yeah, that would be lit. It was to pass the time. Yes. Yep. But can the Lions beat the Chiefs? A lot of people count us out. Jizz, I think we can. Have y'all watched Quarterback? Did you watch Quarterback? First of all, it was great. It was great. Netflix is fantastic. I had a blast, even though none of those guys played for my team. It was amazing to me. I love everything about it. Even Kirk Cousins, he was kind of funny. But I saw that Patrick Mahomes is beatable. Like, he's also super duper good, but he's also beatable. Like, he wants to be so good, he can beat him. Like, he can be beat. You know what I mean? So I think that you got to remember, and this is why I don't like people. I don't like tanking, and I don't like people who are saying it's year 3 of a rebuild, right? Jared Goff, confident swag. This team has a confident swag. You think they're not going to go in and think they got a chance to beat the Kansas City Chiefs? I'm telling you, I think that this game is going to be probably the biggest, it's going to set up the season. It's going to set up the season because, like I said, by week 2, it's going to be 3 things that happen. The Lions are going to be 1-1. They're going to be 0-2, or they're going to be 2-0. If they're 2-0, the hype train is going to be derailed. Like I said, everybody will be talking about our team. Remember how when we lost to the Eagles, we didn't miss a step. Nobody cared that we lost to the Eagles. No one, right? Nobody expected us to beat them. We were getting blown out. We came back. We won. We could have beat them, but our defense sucked, right? So now everybody's excited. We come out. We handle business against the Commanders. We 1-1. We should have beat the Minnesota Vikings, but we can't go back. We didn't make the Seattle Seahawks punt, and the rest was history, right? The worst start of all time. Our defense was historically bad. It was trending historically bad, like of all time in NFL history. Then we turn it around. There's no reason that we can't start the season like we finished last one. You know what I mean? Even though the team is saying, hey, we ain't done nothing yet. But we got to we know we capable of doing it, but we ain't done it yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be Travis Kelce is the only one that scares me. He scared everybody. So good to see you live again. Yes. First of all, Vincent, I appreciate you. We back. I was supposed to go live today, but no internet until like 7:40. And then I was like, you know what? This inside the den is too much to make a video. I would have been all over the place, even though I am now. But it's better to interact with y'all, so I appreciate that. Goff been all-pro quarterback. I can't blame him for the 2021 season. It was a mess of things for him to build around. Yeah. Confidence is a thing, man. Like, this dude got traded and didn't even know he was traded until he was traded. Like, oh, by the way, Jared Goff, you know what? You're on a plane to Detroit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, yes, Detroit. Matt Patricia down to the studs, and you're going to be the quarterback that leads us, has to take this team over. Speaking of quarterback, Hendon Hooker, man. I like this kid. I think he's got massive potential. Cannon. He wasn't underthrowing anybody. Like, that's not going to be a problem. So Jared Goff better watch out, man. That's for sure. Says JG, the only other QB that went toe-to-toe with him besides Burrow and Brady and won. Speaking of Burrow, did y'all see what happened, bro? What is happening, man? I'm telling you, when Joe Burrow went down today, I was like, I bet you Cincinnati, like, what y'all want for Goff? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be half the league would want Jared Goff. Washington Commanders, half the league would take Jared Goff. Who is guarding Travis Kelce? Maybe Campbell. Can Campbell run? I don't think we got a DB, man. I don't think we have anybody on the team that's big enough, but I don't know. That's a good question. Mahomes is the best QB talent ever possibly, but our D-line can take him down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have the same twitch as the guys who made Hutch look silly all year. Lions likely lose to KC on talent, but there's no way this Dan Campbell team is unprepared nor fold in the fourth quarter without biting a few kneecaps. If we beat them in Kansas City, it's going to be over. But all of that will just come crumbling down if we lose to the Seahawks. And everybody thinks the Seahawks are so good. I disagree. So it's like we beat Kansas City but lose to the Seahawks at home to a sold-out crowd. Are you kidding? Like, if we beat the Kansas City Chiefs in probably the toughest place in the NFL to play and then lose at home after doing that, come on, man. What are we doing here? Laporta is going to be a mess. Yes, I agree. We keep Goff until he's 39 or 36. Wouldn't be surprised if the opener sets a record for views. J Mommy, what's up? What's up? I was just telling them I'll be there, my wife and I. Put Campbell on Kelce. Didn't CJ cover Kelce in the Super Bowl? I don't know, because that was 7 months ago. So I don't remember what happened yesterday. I picture CJ GJ putting a big hit on Kelce. Yeah, we got some dogs, man. We got a lot of chips. A lot of whole secondary is like full of chip players. Yeah, Seahawks ain't better than us, honestly. I agree. Geno Smith, no Russell, forced fumble style. I doubt Campbell will be ready like Anzalone, and he can have a good game. Well, we'll see. We shall see. But listen, I wanted to try stuff out, make sure everything was cool. We will be having a pregame show beginning week 2. Whether I'm at the Braylon with the Dono says, if we beat the Chiefs, it's a statement game. Statement, we can beat anybody and we will go to the Super Bowl. That is something I would love to see. I would love to see that. So we will be having a pregame show beginning at 11:30. It will either go from 11 to 12 or 11:30 to 12. And then I will be getting on at 12:30 this year because I'm super excited, want to chat with y'all before the game. So we'll do that every Sunday that I am not at a game, okay? Whether I'm on site at a restaurant or whatever, we're going to do a pregame show. The postgame shows will still be on this channel at the same time, directly after the game, phone line, as soon as I can figure out this stupid cord. Just like last year, nothing's going to change from last year, except we're going to add a pregame show, which nobody in Detroit is doing that. I don't think. I don't know if Woodward Sports is doing it, but I don't care. I'm going to do it because when I set out to do YouTube, that's what I wanted to do, a pre and a post game. 24-hour sports in the building. What's up, big dog? I see you over there, man. Our Lions doing thing. If we go to the Super Bowl, I'm tackling my wife. That's crazy. How worried are we about injuries? I'm not worried at all, really. I mean, the GJ thing was scary. And then you had Jalen Ramsey. He got a meniscus tear. I think they said his timetable is December. I'm like, oh my God. So then I instantly was like, bruh, what if that happened when he was with, like, if we would have traded for him? So it's kind of crazy how things is working out, man. I'm not scared at all. They happen, right? But what I saw today is if CJ Gardner-Johnson goes down, we lost a vocal leader, but we got Brian Branch back there that's ready to eat. He ready to eat. He gonna tackle everybody like he did in college, but even worse because he gonna still be hot from being in the green room. You understand what I'm saying? So this dude, he didn't smile until he like realized, wait a minute, I'm getting drafted. You know what I mean? He was mad. I was like, that brother mad. He is upset. I'm honestly worried about injuries. I mean, injuries happen, man, but I wouldn't be worried. I don't think our team is worried. We built a team that can sustain a few. Now, would I hate to see CJ go down? Absolutely. Coveted free agent. If we lose him, that's going to suck, but something is going to happen. That's for sure. It's a game of injuries 100%. What player are you most excited to see? Hold on, let me get this emoji out the way to see when pads come on. Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm most excited to see him because I think this guy is going to be something we haven't had since Javid Best. I think he's going to shut everybody up. Like when he runs against, I think it's going to happen in Kansas City. I really do. So he's the one I'm most excited for. Gardner and J-Mo, I'm more optimistic about. Marv with back issues scares me. I mean, he's like 30 some years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got Chase Cota if he makes the team. We got Antoine Green. I think we'll be all right. The injury bug working overtime for real. Man, look, we on day like 5 of training camp, y'all. We'll be all right. Y'all, listen, y'all need somebody to talk y'all off them shelves, man, because y'all on the ledge. Can you play good worried about injury? That's a good question. I love that we have depth except at OG and DT. Yeah, we need a DT. We do. Monty, I want to see him flow with the line. Yeah, you know what? That's somebody I didn't think about. But listen, we back, baby. We are back. Yeah, schedule stays the same. Just got an addition of a pregame show. Maybe I'll have a host, a co-host sometimes. And that's about it, man. I just want to make sure all the kinks so this is one setup that worked. Got to make sure sound is clean and stuff like that. And we'll go from there. But we are back, man. The season is here. And I can't believe it. But we are going to get up out of here, man. We've been on for 42 minutes. I appreciate everybody showing out. Y'all got to do better on the like button, though. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me that I don't think y'all appreciate, right? I don't really beg for subscribers. You know, I'm just like that. I got that type of personality. I am appealing. You know, I'm relatable. I also don't ask you to hit the like that much. Like every single video, hit the like. You know what I realized about some of y'all is y'all trained to hit the like button. I don't want you to hit the like button unless you like the like button. But if you come in here, you might as well hit it because you know you're going to like what I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we back, baby. We here to do it the right way from the dirt. And hopefully I will see y'all at the restaurant, man. So, hey, listen, before we get off, who's local? Who is local within Farmington Hills? Like you live 20 miles from Farmington Hills. You don't have to put where you live, but who's local? Fastest 42 minutes. That's because I ain't been on in 2 months, bro. Okay, Braylon is local. But you going to the game, though. I think you'll be there. But if you are local, man, I need y'all to show out. Okay, if you ain't going to the home opener, because I ain't going to be able to afford it, you know what I'm saying, coming from Kansas City. I'm already driving, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be at the spot. Grand Taft. Nope. Two dogs. It ain't at Grand. Oh, that's where you are? Or that's where it's going to be? Grand Traverse, is that what that's supposed to say? I wish I was local. Kansas City here. Oh, I'll be there on game 1. If I can afford it, though. East Side, Zach. Okay. I'm in Flint, but I could definitely like to come. Okay. And that's why I want Waterford. Oh, that ain't that far. All right, listen. If you willing to drive, I'm going to give y'all a hint to where it's at. All right? It's in the vicinity. It's 2 clues. All right, then we get up out of here. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's 2 clues, okay? I don't want to say too much because I don't want y'all stalking the place or harassing the people, and I don't even know if it's going to work. I'll let y'all know one place. It's a new place on Haggerty and between 6 Mile and 7 Mile. It's called Hopcat. They had their grand opening. They have their grand opening Saturday, and I'm kind of scouting that place to see what's up with them. But this place is, I'm gonna give y'all a general radius, okay? It's like Halsteadish and Grand River. So if you're near Farmington Hills, those 2 spots, Halstead and Grand River, that's the only clue you get. Hopefully I'll hear from the facility this week and we can finalize this thing and put this event up so I want it sold out. Like I want this thing sold out, man. I can't afford it though. Yo, cheers. Okay, so listen, we out of time, man. We out of time. I appreciate y'all this late night. We back. We'll be on Thursday. If you haven't subscribed to our sister channel, Syndicate Sports Detroit, do that. We'll be on 3 days a week during the season. We're going to be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday talking about the Detroit Lions and more. Okay. And yeah, man, we back. We trying to take this thing over. Side, man, Showbiz Pizza. Man, wait a minute. Wasn't Showbiz Chunky Cheese or Chuck E. Cheese? Wait, Showbiz was their competition. That's where I used to go. I feel like Showbiz was a little cheaper. Wasn't Showbiz cheaper than Chuck E. Cheese? Chuck E. Cheese was high, bro. See, when you growing up in the hood, bro, you can't. That was a luxury to go to Chuck E. Cheese. But I ain't going nowhere. They got the little animatronics. They still got the little dolls, man. The little dudes, man. The 5 nights. No, I'm straight. But I will see y'all in tomorrow with the video. Yeah, man. So we out of time. I will check y'all out. Peace. I'm back, baby. I'm taking over. We had what's up, Seg? What's going on, bro? Discovery's on. I think we had that too, man. All right, y'all. Peace.